Archangel Michael says, "You have no idea what was shown to heaven about you last night, and now I have only 5 minutes left to uncover the truth that was hidden for too long." This moment is not ordinary, it is urgent, and your spirit must not look away from this. The angels have been weeping, pleading, because time is now collapsing around your decision, and your next step carries the power to shift your entire life. Only those who are spiritually awake will see what happened, but right now, you are standing in the middle of something divine and cannot afford to miss this. Comment Amen if your heart feels something awakening. You are not watching this because of coincidence. There is a reason your soul has been pulled toward this voice. There are things happening in the spirit realm that your human eyes cannot see, and if you continue to ignore the pull in your chest, you will miss a life-altering encounter. Something eternal happened while the world slept. A scroll with your name was opened, and it was decided in heaven that you will be given one last chance to see the truth and walk into the blessing that was delayed because of past pain, fear, and hesitation. Please like this video if you feel something powerful stirring inside your heart right now. God says, "I am not speaking to the crowd. I am speaking only to the one who has been overlooked, wounded, ignored, betrayed, and left confused by the silence of the nights. I am calling the one who thinks they are forgotten to tell them they have not been ignored. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten in the presence of my angels. Something sacred is waiting for your yes." A divine chain reaction will begin the moment your heart opens fully to what is being revealed in this hour. Every angel in heaven is standing at attention. They know the weight of this moment. Archangel Michael cries out for your awareness, your surrender, your faith. He has fought through thick spiritual darkness just to reach you right now. Do not underestimate how protected you are, even when you feel alone. The enemy has tried to blind you to the truth that was revealed in your dreams, your thoughts, your random signs. But I, the Lord your God, have sent Archangel Michael to war on your behalf. The alarms in heaven have been sounding, and I need you to feel how serious this is. Comment 1111 if you believe something unseen is fighting for you right now. You have been walking around with questions, burdens, and delays that you cannot explain. But last night, heaven moved. There was a conversation in the realm of the Spirit, and your name was mentioned in love, not judgment. The chains around your future were identified, and they began to loosen. But child, that move will mean nothing if you don't wake up in your spirit and recognize that this is your final opening. The window is small. The time is short. You are loved too much to be left blind to what is happening around you. This moment is not to scare you. It is to awaken you. You are being called to higher ground. You are being pulled into a new spiritual alignment. The things you cried about, the pain you buried, the confusion you carried, it was all preparing you for this exact moment. You must understand that no matter what happened before, this is the moment that heaven marked for your turnaround. If you delay, it will pass. If you accept, the shift begins. God says, "I have already assigned victory to your name." You are not fighting to win, you are walking into what was already declared yours. But your belief must meet my promise. You must believe again. You must open your heart again. You must declare with your mouth again. I am not withholding anything from you. I am aligning everything to bless you. But your soul must respond. Archangel Michael is watching over you as this truth unfolds. Comment 222 if you trust that God's timing is never a second too late. Every delay you've faced is coming under review in the throne room of God. Every unanswered prayer is being weighed in the balance. But child, this is not punishment. This is positioning. This is the mercy of a father who refuses to bless you while your heart is still in chains. This is the grace of a God who would rather make you wait than give you something your spirit cannot carry. But now, after all the waiting, the time has come. Your name is being whispered into miracles. Your identity is being restored in heaven. Your past is not being rehearsed, your future is being released. You must see that the pain was never your punishment. It was your preparation. The reason it hurt so much is because you were never meant to settle where you were. You were never meant to stay broken, stay unsure, stay small. There is greatness on your name. There is calling written in your DNA. There are angels that are assigned to you specifically, and they have not stopped protecting, guiding, and fighting for you, even when you felt abandoned. I, the Lord your God, have stood beside you in every valley, and I am now lifting you into a new season where you will see clearly what the enemy tried to cover. The fog is lifting. The confusion is breaking. Your heart is being renewed. Your destiny is being activated. And you must understand this moment is holy. It is set apart. You were chosen to see this, to hear this, to feel this. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. You are right on time in my eyes, and I am not late in my plans. Trust me again. Follow my voice. Let go of the fear. Let go of what they said. Let go of what you lost. What I am bringing is better than what you cried over. Archangel Michael has cried out on your behalf, and now it is time for you to see with your spiritual eyes what was shown to heaven last night. You are no longer blind. You are no longer lost. The truth is now in front of you, and this is your final chance to step into the light I have already prepared. Heaven is waiting for your yes. The angels are watching for your response. The blessing is hovering close. The protection is already surrounding you. The miracles are lined up. Do not be afraid of what you feel. Do not run from what you hear. This is real. This is holy. This is the moment everything begins to shift. Not by your might, not by your strength, but by my Spirit. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. God says, heaven has released something into the earth that carries your name, and even if your eyes do not yet see it, your spirit already feels the weight of it. What happened last night was not just spiritual, it was deeply personal. There was a divine unlocking, and your entire destiny was pulled into focus by the hands of angels. Archangel Michael wept with urgency because your time has come, and nothing about your life is ordinary anymore. I have chosen you for something far greater than you imagined, and this is your final window to receive it before it returns to the heavens. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this divine moment. You must understand this with your whole heart. What the enemy tried to make you forget, I am now making you remember. Every dream you buried, every promise you stopped praying about, every hope that got tired in the waiting, I am breathing my life back into it. Last night wasn't random. It was a turning point, a spiritual decision in the courts of heaven to push you toward the truth that your heart has been aching for. I am not showing you this to tease you. I am revealing it so you will rise and take hold of what I have assigned to your life. You are not weak. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Even now, as tears fill your eyes, heaven is drawing near to remind you that you are not alone in this battle. My presence surrounds you in ways you cannot see, and Archangel Michael has fought through countless attacks to get this message to your heart. Every distraction you felt today, every delay that tried to cloud your spirit, it was the enemy trying to stop you from receiving what I ordained for you to know right now. There is a deep shaking happening in the realm of the unseen. What was closed is beginning to open. What was delayed is being expedited. The blessings that were held up are now being carried on the backs of angels to your life. But child, you must be ready to receive. You must believe again. You must stretch your faith even if it hurts. You must let go of the voice that says, "Not for me." This is for you. This was always for you. Comment 555 if you feel something breaking loose for you right now. The reason your heart feels so heavy is because you are standing at the edge of breakthrough. The weight you feel is not punishment, it is the power of your future pressing into your present. You are being drawn into alignment, and your spirit knows that this moment matters more than any you've faced this year. You've been through heartbreak, confusion, silence, and loneliness, but none of it was in vain. Every tear you cried became a seed in the soil of heaven. And now, those seeds are sprouting into miracles. I have seen how tired your soul has become. I have watched you smile in front of others while silently wondering if I still see you. But child, I never left. I never stopped writing your story. I never stopped building the blessing. Even when you gave up on yourself, I still believed in you. Even when you lost your way, I still called you mine. And now, I am coming to remind you that what is ahead is not just better, it is sacred. It is tailor-made for the one I love, the one I chose, the one I am redeeming. You are not watching this because of chance. You are here because heaven ordained this encounter. Archangel Michael's cry reached my ears, and I responded by releasing this divine truth for your spirit to hear. What was hidden is now being revealed. The veils are lifting. The fear is breaking. The lies of the enemy are falling flat, and my voice is growing louder in your life. I am calling you into full awareness, into full surrender, into full restoration. You don't have to beg for the blessing anymore. You don't have to chase it. You only need to align yourself with my timing. And this is that time. Not next month. Not after one more delay. This is the moment. You are standing at the very edge of what you once thought was impossible. And child, I am going to walk you across it. Not with confusion, but with clarity. Not with chaos, but with calm. Not with fear, but with fire. Comment 1212 if you are ready to step into what heaven has prepared. I know the battles you've faced have left you tired. But do not confuse exhaustion with failure. You have not failed. You have not missed your chance. The truth is, I have preserved you in secret so I could reveal you in power. What you thought was a season of silence was actually a season of strategy. What you thought was abandonment was actually angelic protection. You were never forgotten. You were being shaped for something that required patience, pain, and pruning. Archangel Michael has stood between you and destruction. He has fought demons that tried to devour your peace, your purpose, and your promise. He has shielded your mind when the darkness tried to steal your clarity. He has guarded your nights when no one else saw your tears. And now, he cries out because he knows the time is close. Heaven cannot delay any longer. I will not allow you to walk into another day unaware of what has been assigned to you. This is not a message to entertain your ears. This is an intervention for your destiny. I am making it clear now because I want your heart fully aware of what's being offered. You have 5 minutes in the spirit. That means the clock is ticking, and your next move matters. If you surrender, you receive. If you delay, you drift. The urgency is not to scare you, it is to save you. This is the kind of moment that defines a generation, and you were chosen to experience it. Do not let your past speak louder than my promise. Do not let what broke you convince you that you are unworthy. You are deeply loved. You are completely forgiven. You are fully seen. And you are perfectly positioned for a miracle that will change your life permanently. I am speaking to your soul now because the time for delay is over. The time for doubt is done. The time for healing, restoration, and elevation is here. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. God says, what happened in the spirit last night wasn't small, and it wasn't ordinary. It was the moment when heaven finally said enough is enough. Every chain that held you back, every delay that slowed your progress, every curse that hovered over your life, all of it was addressed in the courts of heaven, and now, your name is echoing in places your feet haven't yet walked. This is not something that will happen years from now. It is unfolding now. Your life has shifted, your atmosphere has changed, and your destiny has just been given a divine push that can no longer be reversed. Comment 777 if your spirit is ready for the new season God has released. I, the Lord your God, am making a public demonstration of my power in your private pain. The things you never spoke of, the cries no one heard, the long nights that ended in silence, I saw them all. I have been collecting every tear, and now I am turning those drops into rivers of blessing that will rush into your life without warning. Archangel Michael has cried out because the final hour is here, and you must not walk into it blind. There is a sound in the spirit that only the chosen can hear. That sound is calling you now. Do not mistake this season of urgency as a threat. It is an invitation. I am pulling you closer because what I have for you is bigger than anything you've ever imagined. You have fought many battles to get here. You have survived situations that tried to destroy your mind. You have carried more than anyone knows, but still, you kept your faith even when it trembled. And because you remained, I am rewarding you with restoration, favor, and access. This is your moment to finally see what was hidden behind the pain. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. What you are right now is perfectly positioned to receive. You are standing under an open heaven, and the prayers you thought I ignored were actually being stored for such a time as this. Archangel Michael has witnessed the war over your life, and now, he stands in victory as the final announcement is made. Your life is changing. The weight you carried is being lifted. The season of confusion is ending. A fresh wind is coming to fill your lungs with peace. Comment 999 if you receive that your life is no longer the same after this moment. What happened last night was not for the world to see. It was private, sacred, sealed between me and the angels. A final scroll was opened. Your name was etched into a chapter of divine destiny. And though your physical eyes did not see it, your heart has been feeling the tremble of it ever since. The heaviness you carried today wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual labor. You were giving birth to something your spirit had been pregnant with for years. That pain, that discomfort, that unexpected emotional wave, that was the weight of destiny being released. There are certain things that only come after a long season of silence. I know you've been waiting for answers, and for a long time you felt like I wasn't speaking. But silence doesn't mean absence. I was building something in secret while the world overlooked you. I was shaping your promise in silence because it needed to be hidden until it was ready. And child, now it is ready. What I am about to do will not require striving. It will come to you because you finally stepped into alignment with the truth of who I say you are. There is no more begging. No more running. No more shrinking back. This is the time to rise. I am calling your name with the same voice that called Lazarus from the grave. You will not remain in the place of delay. You will not stay buried under old labels. You are rising because the heavens have shifted in your favor. And the battle that once overwhelmed you has already been won by the angels I assigned to your life. Archangel Michael has sounded the trumpet, and your new beginning has been activated. Comment 1010 if you feel the atmosphere shifting over your life. The things that once intimidated you will now honor you. The people who walked away from you will watch me raise you. The opportunities you lost will be replaced with ones far greater. The closed doors will become testimonies. The silence will become songs of praise. I have not just brought you through the storm, I have refined you in it. You don't even look like what you went through. You carry the aroma of heaven now, and that is why things will no longer feel the same. You will begin to notice people respond to you differently. You will see strange favor begin to follow you. You will wake up with unexpected peace. These are signs that the spiritual shift has touched your natural world. You are stepping into the reality of what was once only a promise. And it will not be temporary. It will not be stolen. It will not come with sorrow. It will be rooted in me, and no man will be able to take what I have assigned to you. This final chance is not because you are weak. It is because I am merciful. I could have allowed the blessing to pass over you, but my love said no. I refuse to let you miss what belongs to you. I refuse to let the enemy win. I refuse to let time steal what was divinely scheduled for your life. That is why Archangel Michael cried out. That is why the angels pressed through to reach you. That is why this message found you today. Because I refuse to let you remain unaware of your breakthrough. What I am doing is permanent. What I am releasing is generational. What I am unlocking is supernatural. And you will not have to strive to keep it. I, the Lord your God, will sustain it. I will protect it. I will multiply it. You have entered into a covenant moment, and it will never be undone. The battle is finished. The victory is declared. The blessing is moving. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, "My child, there are things being broken off your life this very moment that you cried about for years. You couldn't understand the silence, but that silence was never rejection, it was protection. What I was doing behind the scenes needed stillness. The world could not interrupt it. The enemy could not detect it. You could not rush it. But now, that season is over, and the shift has already begun. What happened last night was the divine breaking of a cycle. And now, nothing will ever go back to how it was before. Comment 1515 if your heart feels this divine confirmation sinking deep. Every struggle, every attack, every rejection you've endured was a setup for what I am revealing in your life. I know how weary you became carrying all that pain, but I want you to know you never carried it alone. I was with you in every step, and my angels walked beside you in every dark hallway. Archangel Michael did not just fight for you last night. He fought for the little child in you that was never protected. He stood between you and every spirit of delay, confusion, and fear. And now, I have declared it finished. You don't need to figure it all out. You don't need to understand every detail. All I need from you is a surrendered heart. A heart that says, "Yes, God. I'm ready. I'm willing. I trust you again." Because the truth is, your trust is more powerful than your knowledge. Your faith opens more doors than your understanding. What you're walking into isn't earned by performance, it's received by alignment. And right now, you are standing in the exact position I need you to be for the blessing to locate you. I want you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears. Because this is not just a message of encouragement. This is a divine notice. This is heaven's announcement. You are being summoned into something greater. You are being invited to walk through a gate that will not stay open forever. And once you pass through it, you will not return the same. I am rewriting the story of your life. I am redeeming every wasted moment. I am rebuilding what the enemy destroyed. Comment 1717 if you know this is your time and nothing can stop what's coming. Even in your weakest moments, I never stopped calling you. Even in your anger, I never withdrew my love. Even when you doubted, I didn't disqualify you. Because my plans were never built on your perfection. They were built on my grace. And my grace is sufficient for you. It's holding you right now. It's healing you. It's ushering you into everything the enemy tried to convince you would never happen. This shift you feel isn't random. It's prophetic. The things you used to struggle with are about to lose their power over you. The people who once controlled your emotions will no longer have access to your peace. You are stepping into spiritual maturity. You are growing into the identity I gave you before the foundations of the world. You are no longer who you used to be, and heaven recognizes the new you. Archangel Michael has already announced it in the realm of the spirit. The enemy is terrified because you're waking up. He's afraid because your eyes are opening. He knows that once you see yourself the way I see you, nothing will stop you. That's why there's been so much pressure, so much chaos, so many distractions. But child, all of that ends today. My voice is louder now. My light is stronger. My hand is closer. And I'm not letting go of you, not now, not ever. You are walking into a life that matches the vision I placed inside you. You're about to see doors open that were once sealed shut. You're about to hear yes in places where you only heard no. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't even apply to enter. That's what happens when heaven moves on your behalf. It doesn't make sense to the world, but it's clear to those who walk by faith. Comment Amen to seal this word deep into your spirit. You will not be overlooked anymore. You will not be rejected anymore. You will not be delayed anymore. The favor of the Lord is resting on you like a robe. The oil of heaven is being poured over your purpose. The wind of the Spirit is pushing you into your next. And nothing can stop what I have already declared. There are angels assigned to your next steps. Archangel Michael has already cleared the way. You will not have to fight the same battles again. You will not cry the same tears again. You will not walk in circles anymore. This time, you will see the fruit. This time, you will taste the harvest. This time, you will walk in what you only dreamed about before. The evidence is already forming around you. People will begin to notice the difference. Doors will start to behave differently. Ideas will pour into your mind. Provision will find its way into your hands. Relationships will begin to align. Everything is moving. And it is all working together for your good. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer fits. Do not mourn the things I've removed. What I take away is nothing compared to what I give. And what I give in this hour will be marked by peace, abundance, and power. You will not just receive a blessing, you will become one. You will walk with a presence that shifts atmospheres. You will carry a light that exposes darkness. You will speak with an authority that silences lies. You were chosen for this. Not because of your status, but because of your surrender. Not because of your achievements, but because of your heart. I saw you before the crowd did. I chose you before you chose me. And I am not changing my mind. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. God says, I have not allowed all this time to pass just to leave you here empty. What happened last night was the completion of a long chapter that heaven has been watching carefully. You may have felt unseen in the waiting, but every second was counted. Every moment was measured. Every delay was woven into my perfect timing. And now, the divine gate has swung wide open over your life, and if you step forward with full faith, you will walk into what the enemy worked so hard to keep you away from. Comment Amen if you're ready to walk through the gate that has just opened for you. You have been standing at the edge of breakthrough longer than you realize. You've been fighting thoughts that told you to quit, pull back, and settle. But deep inside, something always told you that your story wasn't over. That was me. That still, soft voice you kept hearing in your weakness, that was me reminding you that your promise was still alive, even when your strength wasn't. And now, that promise is coming up out of the ground. What was buried in silence is rising in glory. There are things shifting inside your spirit even now. You feel the pressure, the discomfort, the stretching. That is because what's being released is too big for your past mindset to carry. I am enlarging your capacity. I am deepening your roots. I am increasing your spiritual vision. This is not just about a blessing, it's about your becoming. I am raising you into someone who won't just receive miracles but will walk in them, speak them, release them, and live inside their overflow. You are becoming someone new. You are stepping into an anointing that has been waiting for you to mature into it. Archangel Michael has walked alongside your journey, watching every time you chose obedience over comfort, every time you forgave when it hurt, every time you held on to faith when everything around you was shaking. Those moments were not small. They became the very foundation for what I am building in your life now. Comment 1111 if you feel this deep truth confirming something inside your soul. The world will look at you and wonder how it happened so fast. But you will know it wasn't fast, it was faithful. You didn't just survive. You stewarded your struggle. You trusted me in the dark. You spoke life when death was around you. And now I am repaying you for every moment the enemy tried to steal. The blessing that is coming will be loud, undeniable, and covered in my fingerprint. No man will be able to claim it. No devil will be able to block it. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. The angels have carried your name to places of divine authority, and I am assigning favor to follow you into your next steps. You don't need to chase it. It's chasing you. You don't need to perform. You only need to remain. I have already prepared the way. What once required a fight will now respond to your presence. The battles you once waged will now bow to the light I've placed inside of you. Archangel Michael has seen how heavy your spirit has been, and yet you kept walking. That walk, that choice, that consistency has broken something in the spirit. Last night, a final seal was broken. You weren't even aware of it, but something in your obedience triggered heaven's release. A chain of events has been set into motion, and now the only thing required is your surrender to the process. Stay in position. Stay in peace. Stay with me. Comment 222 if you trust God's plan even when it doesn't make full sense yet. The miracle you're about to receive will not just bless you. It will heal wounds in others who watch you. People will say, only God could have done that. Because that's what I want them to see. I want your life to be evidence of my power. I want them to know I never left you, even when you felt forgotten. This isn't about proving people wrong. This is about proving that I never fail my children. You will walk into places you never thought you'd see. You will receive calls you didn't expect. You will experience healing you stopped praying for. And you will look back on this very moment and say, that was the night everything changed. Because this is it. This is the turning point. This is where the pain ends and the promise begins. This is where the ashes become beauty. This is where the story shifts in your favor. You will not carry this next season alone. I am assigning the right voices, the right people, the right alignments. I am clearing the room of those who tolerated you but never truly honored you. I am removing those who brought confusion instead of clarity. And in their place, I am planting voices of peace, presence, and purpose. The noise will quiet. The atmosphere will settle. And your soul will finally exhale. You've been waiting for the right moment, but the truth is, the moment has been waiting for you. And now you are ready. Not perfect, but prepared. Not fearless, but willing. Not complete, but surrendered. That is enough for me. That is all I've ever asked for. And with that small yes, I will do something great. So lift your head. Straighten your back. Wipe your tears. You are not defeated. You are not abandoned. You are not behind. You are rising, by my hand and by my word. The truth has been spoken. The clock is almost at 0. This is the final moment to see with spiritual eyes what the world has not yet caught up to. The gate is open. The angels are moving. And you, my child, are stepping into everything I promised. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. God says, what happened last night in the spirit world shifted the course of your journey in ways you will begin to see in the coming days. I have reached into places no man can reach and broken bonds that were never supposed to be attached to your name. I have undone curses spoken over you in silence. I have silenced the voices that were set against you. Archangel Michael witnessed it all, and with tears in his eyes, he cried out because he knew, this is your moment of spiritual awakening, and there's no more time left to delay. Comment 333 if your spirit bears witness to this truth right now. You don't even fully know the weight of what was released, but your heart feels it. That pressure in your chest, the warmth that rushes through your arms, the stillness that is settling over your mind, that is my presence letting you know this is real. This isn't hype. This isn't emotional noise. This is holy. This is heaven stepping into your atmosphere to deliver a final message of redemption, of victory, of fulfilled prophecy. This is what the enemy has been trying to keep you from seeing. You are not who the world said you were. You are not even who your mistakes said you were. You are who I say you are. I called you righteous even when you stumbled. I called you chosen even when you felt cast out. I called you favored even when doors slammed shut. My words have never changed over your life, and now you're about to see the evidence of what I've been saying all along. I'm not just healing you, I'm positioning you. I'm not just comforting you, I'm commissioning you. The time of survival is over. You are now entering the season of movement. Supernatural acceleration will now meet every area of your life that has been stuck. Where there was delay, there will now be momentum. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was isolation, there will now be divine alignment. And where there was confusion, I will now plant wisdom that cannot be shaken. Comment 555 if you are ready to move forward with nothing holding you back. There are angels walking beside you now in ways you've never known before. Some of the attacks that used to reach you will now feel like they disappear before they can even form. That's because your covering has thickened. Your armor has been strengthened. Your protection has been upgraded. And that is not because of anything you did, it is because I love you too much to leave you exposed another day. This next chapter of your life will not require begging, convincing, or striving. It will come through stillness, through clarity, through listening to my spirit. There is no need to run anymore. You are no longer trying to escape the past, you are walking into your purpose. Your identity has been confirmed in heaven, and every lie that was attached to your name has been erased in the realm of the Spirit. I saw the betrayals. I saw the losses. I saw the moments you smiled in public but cried in private. And still, I preserved you. Still, I marked you. Still, I called you mine. Because I never build my greatest warriors out of ease, I shape them in the secret crushing, where no applause is heard, but heaven sees everything. And now, the crushing has produced an oil that cannot be replicated. The pain has produced a fire that cannot be put out. Comment Amen if you believe your pain is producing purpose. The very things you thought disqualified you are the things I'm using to qualify you. The story you were ashamed to tell will become the story that sets others free. The scars you tried to hide will now become signs of my goodness. People will ask how you made it, and you will tell them, God never left me. Even in the silence. Even in the heartbreak. Even when I didn't feel it, He was with me. And that testimony will carry power. You are not going back. That version of you that doubted everything, that second-guessed your worth, that questioned your calling, that version has now been laid to rest. Last night, the heavens closed that chapter and opened a new one. You are not who you used to be. You are standing on a new page with a clean pen, and I am handing you the ink of favor, vision, and strength. Write with confidence, because I am guiding your every word. There is no more need to convince anyone to see you. You don't need validation from broken people. You have already been validated by the King of Kings. Your value does not come from how others treat you. It comes from the one who created you. You were set apart long before they doubted you. You were anointed long before they dismissed you. And now, I am bringing you into a place where their rejection will become your redirection into greatness. What's coming is not small. It will stretch your capacity. It will require new levels of trust, of obedience, of purity in heart. But don't be afraid. You're not doing this alone. I will walk with you into every room. I will speak for you when you don't have words. I will make a way even when there's no door. I will shift hearts in your favor, and I will protect your name when it enters unfamiliar spaces. You are being positioned for impact. You are being released to shine. You are being called into leadership. You are being equipped for the assignment. Archangel Michael is not weeping out of fear, he is weeping because the moment has finally come. The final bell has rung in the spirit, and what was hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now delivered. What was broken is now whole. You are not watching this by mistake. You are not hearing these words by accident. Heaven has brought you here, because 5 minutes in the presence of divine truth can shift what 5 years of struggle could not. And this, my child, is that moment. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Now that your heart has heard the truth, you are no longer the same. What happened last night in the heavens was never meant to stay hidden. It was meant to be revealed to you at this very moment so that your life could finally move in the direction I designed. The chains are broken. The delay is over. The gate is open. My angels are surrounding you, and the blessing has already been released. You are walking into favor. You are walking into clarity. You are walking into healing. You are walking into the full promise I whispered to you when no one else believed in you. And from this moment forward, your life will never return to what it was. Archangel Michael has cried out, and heaven has spoken. There is nothing left to wait for. The hidden truth is no longer hidden. You are free to believe, to walk, to rise, to reign. The final chance has become your divine beginning. And now, child of God, breathe deep and lift your head. Because what's coming next is the very proof that I have always been with you, loving you, choosing you, and preparing you for this moment.